What's up, buddy? Welcome back to the channel, and today, guys, we're back on Marvel Rivals, and this is actually a repeat video. I had actually already had a video set and done, and it's the same idea. Um, for the title, but I decided to redo this video because of the fact that I did in a way straight away from it. Like I have half the video I talked about the main point I want to talk about, and then I'll talk about something else, and then try to jump back to what I was originally talking about. When I do my videos and I have a main focus, it's like I'm not playing content. I'm sitting here, I'm just talking and stuff. So like to have an idea of like a focus to talk about, I want that to be the main focus instead of just straying away and talk about something else as if I was streaming. Which, if you guys want to go check out my stream V2Duco on Twitch, twitch.tv/V2Duco. You find me streaming Marvel Rivals. Not right now. I got work in about an hour, so I gotta get that going. And then when I get back home, I don't know. Tomorrow, I'm probably gonna be streaming Marvel Rivals. I am on my Luna Snow Lord grind, which I think will be a fantastic video series to do. But for the title, is Marvel dying? And to my extent on that, no. I don't think Marvel Rivals is dying. I actually think it's at its best, which was probably like the fuck it is. Like I get like now like the one issue about the last video was like my phone was dead, and the entire story within that video was me talking about like if my phone was gonna turn on and shit. Cause I couldn't check like numbers. Fuck you. Which why did that take so long to cut? Oh, let me just. There we go. So when you go on Twitch right now, Rivals is only got around 31,000. But when you look at it, Fortnite's got 59,000, Valorant's got 72,000, Warzone's got 29, GTA 5, which I think GTA 5 is always going to be crazy for Twitch, has 131k. Counter Strike got 80k. League got 102. You know, you see where I'm trying to get at. So Rivals performing wise when it comes to views, yes, is a bit fucked, but that has to do with the people that's streaming it. Like, when I click onto this, Necros is the highest right now with 5,000 that I've seen so far. Flats has 2,000. Shroud's got 2,000. J3's got 1,000. Right, Bogar's got one. Right, and then everyone else are people that I have no idea. Right, and they're just like actual, just Marvel Rivals content creators and stuff. Probably some of them are professionals, but they're not the most known. So yes, performing wise with that, that's not looking like it used to, but that is the people playing it. Like there's no Tim the Tatman, there's no Ninja, and so because of that, they're not getting as much views. And I think that's why people assume that it's dying, is because the coverage isn't like it used to be the way it was back in like fucking January, February, March. And that has a lot to do with the fact that Tim the Tatman and Ninja don't stream the game. You know, Ninja stopped. He admitted that he's done completely, and Tim comes back for the seasons, you know, and kind of just tries to see how it is if he can still play and shit. But he does whatever the fuck he wants at this point now. I don't know what's going on with him. Like he's a grown ass man, and he's been doing this for years, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants. But like for me, I would want to bring in something that everyone you get the most views out, which means a lot of people want to see this. And I'm being serious. He says the opposite, but he got more views with Rivals than he did with Warzone. Every single time he was playing Warzone and then he talked about playing Rivals like after the fact or in his title, he got views. Warzone solo didn't get views. Rivals videos got more views. Like when he got back to Fernandez, it was high, yes, but then it slowly, steadily declined. Marvel Rivals was at a steady flat 500,000 or more. You know what I mean? Like that was what he was averaging. Yes, he had a couple 200,000 and stuff, but it's like when you redo an already made video, of like spectating the number one Bucky, and you do that video twice or three times, people are not going to watch a different player who's now the best Bucky, right? I was waiting for months, okay, waiting for an Invisible Woman because I viewed myself as a top tier Invisible Woman, if not the best, because I barely saw Invisible Woman mains, and I main her. She's my main, and I'm elite with her, okay, and so yes, yes, I understand. People are assuming like, oh, the game is dead, like it's dying. It's not dead. It's not dying. Okay, games are gonna have to find the rhythm that they're gonna be at, right? There's gonna not every game is gonna have 5, 6, 7 million concurrent players, right? The game had just launched and it was one of the biggest games in the world. Yes, but people who were playing the game also played a lot of other games. Like Ninja still played Fortnite at that time, but he really prioritized Rivals over Fortnite. So sometimes he was coming back to Fortnite like a few weeks after the fact, right? But there's people who were playing that game who also play other games, right? There's other people who just didn't want to play that a certain day, right? But when you don't have the people that played it and covered it a lot, people's people are not gonna want to play it a lot. Like I talked about in my previous video that like I showed that I had taken a break from this game, right? Like you can go all the way back to 4.7, um, and you know, like you can go as high as up as you know, what, the 15th, and then I come back a month and 10 days later, and then play the next day, and I come back like a couple weeks later, and then I wait an entire month before I came back, right? And I wasn't done with the game. I didn't quit the game, and I hated that I didn't play it for sometimes, but I needed a break. I was playing like 2 months straight with no breaks. Like I wasn't taking a day where I did not play that game for more than 2 hours, 3 hours, right? I like the longest break before I had this big ass break was a week. You know, like I just needed some time to myself, time to watch some, TV or maybe catch up on another game that I wasn't playing. At this time, I was also playing like Madden and shit. So, but I didn't stop because the game was getting boring. I enjoyed the game. I like people could say it's the crash outs, the toxicity, but like, dude, I've played Call of Duty and I've played Fortnite and I've done all of that fucking shitting on and getting people being like having people hate me or talk shit about me. Like, dude, it's part of the gaming community. It's not just like, oh, it's too toxic. Like, gotta get over it. It is the way that it is. All right, like you're playing a game. People are going to rage bait you and talk shit about you. So no, right? That's when Ninja quit. Like, grown ass man quits because he got rage baited. Like, he could say it's different, but it's like, dude, you get stream sniped, you get shit, you get clipped for rage baiting. It comes short. People make money off of it. People clown you, blah 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 blah. But you have it with Fortnite, and yet you still play Fortnite. That's what I'm getting at. But it's not dead, and I feel like people have to understand the like a dead game is like no one cares about, and they're not really making money. This shit has, on average, probably like I don't know the like I'm not on Steam, so I don't know their concurrent players and shit. I'm just going to assume with the 31,000 viewers, right? They probably get probably around on average 40. I would say anywhere from 50 to 75,000 concurrent players, and for a 6v6 shooter, that's that's a good amount. You know, there's not a lot to it. Like quick match, people are either playing quick match or competitive. You don't see them playing fucking like I don't ever seen anyone talk about Doom Match or Conquest, right? That's just other game modes for you to play. But you have to find a balance, and if you can average that, that game won't die. It only will die if it starts to lose less and less. People, you're not going to be able to average 5 mil concurrent players. All right, you're not going to be able to do that. It is hard, right? But when you don't got people covering it, that people like the Tim and the ninjas that are world known streamers, people are not going to hop on anymore because they see they're not playing it, and they're not. It's not like they are only playing it because of them, but because they're not watching it, they don't have people to watch anymore about the game, you know. And in a way, I'll say that was a bit of me. When I was on my break, I had a hard time coming back, even though I wanted to come back. You know, like I had people to play with when I was in the beginning, and I'm gonna get my friend back on. Like he could say, "Oh, he's retired, dude," but get the fuck out of there. You're not retired. Like this guy retired. He hasn't been on in like months. Okay, like I'm gonna get him back on. But that was a big reason. I didn't have him to come back and play. He never asked me like, "Yo, hop on Rivals." Nah, he never said that. But I didn't have like those streamers. Like Ninja still was playing at that time, but he didn't quit until like May and shit. But even then, I watched more Tim than anything because Tim was more entertaining to watch because he knew what he was doing and shit. But Tim was just fun. Like hearing him go at his chat was amazing and shit. But like when Tim wasn't on, Ninja was streaming. I would always check on Ninja, watch for about an hour or so. But like Tim was entertaining. Ninja was just like rage bait. But he was still good. I'm not gonna say he wasn't. In the beginning he was pretty shit, but he never played this type of game before. So I'll give it to him. But like to say that it's dying, like I said, it would have to like lose a lot of its concurrent players, and it would have to stop losing money. And when they're putting out, in my opinion, heat like these skins right here, people are gonna buy it. When you're putting out heat like this, or bringing in skins that like are comic accurate to how people see it, so like Future Foundation or MCU skins or recolors or shit like this, I didn't even see this skin. Like that's a good ass fucking skin, and they're gonna make money. If they release heat with the battle passes, a good theme and shit, you're gonna get people to play your game. You're gonna have people buying it. When you release heroes are entertaining, people are going to buy and play this game. Every hero here is entertaining. There's the most annoying ones, uh, which uh, I will make a video about. I am losing because he's like over here. Spider-Man, holy fuck. Like, Spider-Man, yeah, he's annoying, but they're so all entertaining and so cool characters to play that people will sit here and play the game. I think once it will get boring is once they stop doing updates that are actually game worthy. So, I don't think the game is dying. I feel like people don't understand the term dying. They just assume like I say Fortnite's dying, but and when I say that I mean it because Fortnite it's boring. The content just doesn't appeal to me, and it's dying because they don't do what the fans want. They only skills matchmaking needs to be gone. They don't ever take out skills matchmaking, right? Arena needs to come back and get rid of ranked, but they don't do that. Supposedly this supposed to be happening. I don't know. It's rumors. Okay, like to me, the game is dying because they just don't listen. It's not just like they're just going after money. They're only going after the people that play zero build and the pros. Like the map, the battle passes, too many collabs. The battle pass system is just stupid. The skins, they don't make Fortnite skins. It's just all collab skins. I bet you, like I haven't played Fortnite in a couple of weeks or so. So I'm gonna say this. I bet you if you go in that fucking item shop right now, half of those skins in there, besides like the battle ready skins, are all collabs. So I'm assuming there are collabs, but I would me wrong. Collab skins aren't bad. It's just annoying that it's the only thing they bring out now. Like eventually you're gonna have to get past that, and yeah. But I just say that's why it's dying to me. But you look at current players, it's not dying. Okay. But half their players, like, when you look at the players that they used to be averaging to now, like, you could see, like, they're losing a lot of the players. Um, Hold on. Dude, I'm kind of getting irritated hearing my dog bark. Like, they're not shutting the door or putting up a gate or doing anything. Anyways, so Like when I was playing, I was playing ranked, solo ranked, and I was taking 10-minute queues just to get into a game with 30, 40,000 people. It was ridiculous, right? They don't actually have a lot of people playing their game, right? And so I feel like it's dying. It's kind of going down, but like this game is at its top right now, and they're gonna find their balance of players. They're bringing out heat with battle passes and the heroes that they do add. Like I think Jing is a great add, right? I tried learning her for like a minute. Like I only literally had like a couple minutes to learn her because no one was playing her and we were losing, and I'm like, yeah, I don't care. It's a quick match game. So I thought it was a fun ad, and I think it's a great ad to be honest, right? And we're getting Blade the next split, right? And they're talking about trying to release a lot more battle passes, making the battle passes in the season shorter, and even then, you can always upgrade your battle pass eventually later down the line if you didn't finish it, which is a great thing. Um, which, like I said, it's a great thing to have. I have not maxed this yet. I don't think I'm going to. Mostly because like some of them are not like that great. Okay, so I'm clearly seeing that they're adding shit. Anyways, like I don't think they can die. Not yet. Like give it a few more years, right? And things start to become boring and broken, and they don't listen. Like as of right now, they sort of listen to the community and stuff, and kind of fix things. Like Emma Frost was broken, and now Emma Frost is not broken, and I think she's probably useless in the sense of just damage. Well, she's just useless. But like I I don't think this game is dying. I think people were overreacting just because the fact that it got so much coverage in the beginning of its like lifespan that it started to disappear because people like Tim, people like Ninja, people that are big name streamers stop playing the game, and you stop seeing like a lot of the other bigger name streamers that don't play games as much stop playing it. Like, oh yeah, it's dead. Like, no, it's not dead. Okay, sometimes just people move on from games. Like I said, I feel like Tim should go back to Rivals, right? And kind of like do that. And even then, he joked about coming out of retirement. It's like, guys, you can't really retire from a fucking game. Like I retired from Apex and Fortnite because I was bad. Like okay, not really Fortnite. I can kind of pop off from Fortnite, but Apex I can't anymore, right? So I'm retired. I won't hop on that game ever again unless it's for shits and giggles. But like I'm bad, and so I retired, right? Because there's just no point in me playing that game anymore. I'm not good. But when you can come back and you still can be good, like you're not bad. Just there's no point of playing it like a game like that. I can't. But I can literally come back here. Like, yeah, this is not great gameplay, but like look at the time. This is all competitive by the way. 6 minute times. Like look at like previous fucking competitive games. Like how the fuck am I getting 6 minute competitives? Like oh my god, it's just like this is a 3-1 victory, right? 13 minutes. This is a fucking 2-0. Like, by the way, I'm only getting captures. I'm not getting like this was like my only. And I mean this, my only payload. First match of the day. Like nope. Well, technically this was in the morning, just before I went to bed. This is like I woke up, first game of the day, hop on, and 28-2, right? And then 16-1, and then 8-1, and it just started to go downwards. But like I said, Spider-Man, I will talk about this game eventually. But I'm having fun, right? I don't think the game is dead. I think people again are just too much coverage in the well, not too much coverage, just so much coverage in the beginning. Now that they don't see it as much, like it's not their for you page on TikTok anymore, or you don't see like people like Tim or Ninja playing it anymore, so you assume it's dead. No, Tim rather lose viewers and play Warzone because Cloaksy and Nick plays it like I said, I think Verdansk is being brought back. I'm gonna say this: it's a cool thing and a great thing, but it should have lasted as like a month, like a limited time thing. Because then you're bringing it back to save Warzone, and in the end, people just got bored of it. Like, like, yeah. And now he's also playing doing Counter Strike shit, and it's just his views is just steadily decreasing, man. Like, he had a steady like thing of like uh rivals, like I said, around 500,000, and it slowly and surely started to go down once he started doing Warzone. And yeah, he'll have his moments, but like currently he's averaging like almost just 100,000 views on a video. It's just like, but maybe that's because of the fact that again, Rivals was just such a big game. People just don't realize like it's a loop. It's a big game. He's playing it. You're playing it. You want to watch him, and then he starts to start playing more games. So you stop watching that, and then you stop playing Rivals, and then you're like, well, this game is dead because no one's playing Rivals, and then you're like, well, Tim stopped playing Rivals, so I'm not gonna play Rivals. It's like, yeah, it's a weird thing. I kind of just confused the shit out of myself. But like, I didn't want to take a month-long break, but it was supposed to be like more of like a 2 to 3 week thing. During the time, yeah, maybe I'll do a video on why I took a break. I might do a double fucking upload. Yeah, I'm doing a double upload because that's like a great reason why I took a break. Cause I've talked about it, but yeah. Drop a like, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/V2Duco. You'll be finding me doing my Rivals probably tomorrow. I talked about it. Luna Snow, Lord Grind. Yep, let's do it.